That was a long project month, but now for the very first time I finally feel I'm actually ready in a cruising condition. So a little quick walk around. Yeah, right. Like I don't have sheets or something here, and I leave the mattress on top of each other because the engine is behind that. New water tap, new toilet seat. Yeah. Also don't have anything there on the bed because, you know, nobody's sleeping there anyway. Yeah, looking good. And I'm planning to do a little shakedown cruise with all the new electronics and upgrades that I've installed and all the changes I've made. Just so terrible weather. Should be for another week, but if it clears up later today, I want to do a quick trip to Buck Island, which is close by here, where I went in the last video at the end with Justin's boat, just to see how everything goes. I've been 3 seasons in the Caribbean and I've never seen more than a month of so much wind. It's been almost constantly gusting above 30 knots, and still there's another week to come, but tomorrow is a bit better day. I installed so many new things on the boat, and since I didn't run the engines and everything for a month, I wanted to do a little short trip just to see if everything is okay. You've already seen Buck Island at the end of last video, so I won't show it again. But here's a nice drone shot of the last video. Did a test drive to Buck Island, and everything went well. Yeah. Sailing back now, heads are out, it's fully downwind. So yeah, that was a good shakedown cruise until now. All the systems are working. Great, ready to continue. I think I'm gonna make it back with daylight. I hope so. Everything went well on the test trip yesterday. The only thing is I get a bit of water in where the engine is on the port side. I think the seal drive vibrates, and then maybe one of the seals is has a little leak in it. I don't know. I don't know if that's a problem. I will ask around. But today I'm gonna do 40 miles to St. Thomas, the other USVI island. 25 knots wind, but it's still the best day to go this week because tomorrow it's 35 again. I talked to the previous owner of this boat and he said it might be the water heater, which is, let me see if I can show you, which is behind over there, and on the bottom are 2 plugs. So I'm going to put 2 plugs in that at least I can see on the next trip if it is the water heater or if it is another problem. You do see a little bit of a drip there, so let's put a plug in. Alright, we're gonna figure it out till the next trip. Anchors up. Let's go to the next location. I'm going from St. Croix, 40 miles, to here, St. Thomas, Water Island. It is windy. The waves are substantial. Let's check in the bilge. We have water in the bilge. It's pretty dry. That's good. The other thing you hear the vibrating is because normally if you have a folding propeller, you would put the engine in reverse and then it doesn't rotate. But then if you have a normal propeller, you should just let it spin. So that's the sound that you hear. I want to have folding propellers one day, but apparently they're like super expensive. I did not have time yet to put my wind vane on. I'll do that at the next location. Justin is also going. He's gonna pass me for two reasons. Number one is his boat is 70 feet long waterline and he's racing me. He knows his boat and I'm very sailing conservative. I just have head sail out, it's windy enough. Still doing like 6-7 knots. Gonna arrive before daylight and that's enough for me. It's gonna be cool. I'm sure he's gonna come up close. I know, look at that, that's beautiful. Oh my god, it's got 3 sails out. There it is, Water Island, which is in front of St. Thomas. Got a big cruise ship over there. And the anchorage looks super nice. Busy though. Just arrived. It's pretty crowded. Some alarm goes off, figured out later. Pretty close to a very big catamaran here. But it's crowded. An update on water in the bilge. There is yeah, quite a bit of water actually. Let's see if it's salt or fresh. What will it be? I hope it's fresh. I think it's fresh water. Just taking this plug out. Definitely see that over that side some water came through the plug. Oh yeah. That is definitely a leak in the water heater, that's for sure. We're just pumping it empty. Oh, look at that. There's a hose dripping. Maybe that is the issue. That's definitely an issue, that's for sure. Okay. The connection at my shower hose is dripping. That'd be awesome if this is the problem. That's the easiest problem ever. Okay, let's tighten this and then we'll figure it out later. Going over for barbecue at Justin. It's been so many months of hard work. It is time to have some fun. Let's go to the barbecue. I smell barbecue.
What
Oh
up,
yeah.
dude? Welcome on board.
Nice. This is apparently one of the biggest cruise ships in the world that's passing the boat. I think it's insane, isn't it?
Really big. I mean, that hill right there.
Look at that sailboat in front of it.
I know.
Like, wow.
That hill right there is 1,400 feet or so.
Like, you go out of the way for this boat, that's for sure. Today I'm going to install something that I am pretty excited about, because often when I go to shore, I'm like, well, I hope everything keeps going well with the boat. I've always wanted to install something like this. This is a marine monitor system. This is like the main box, and then there is a GPS antenna that gets the GPS signal where the boat is, and then there's a antenna for cellular network. But then because cellular network doesn't work in every single country, there's a Wi-Fi box, so it works on Starlink too. And float switches, one float switch for each bilge, so it knows when there will be water in the bilge. And a door switch. The biggest mystery that I need to find out is how to get a wire, a float switch, from behind the panel in the bilge. So push that thick wire through first, because this thinner wire is way too wobbly to go in a straight line. And now I tape them together, and now I'm gonna pull this cable through. There we go, that's number one. Okay, it's approximately 2 hours later. I managed to get a hose. It goes in between here. You can't reach it all the way to here. Nice. Now I can just put the cable through. Just finished installing it. So main unit, GPS antenna, 4G phone antenna, and Wi-Fi connector. Let's set it up. I installed one float switch over there, and in the other bedroom I installed the float switch over there. I just set it up. It's $5 US per month. This is correct. This is where I am. Now let's try. I'm gonna lift the float switch by hand. Here you see it going off, but it also immediately sends me an email. That's pretty cool. I forgot to add the door sensor. Seeing how this works, it works wireless. I just set it up. Now it's closed. So this goes apart. So that's a magnet. Open. Open. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Stick one. I don't know if I should show on a video what I put it actually. Maybe I should not put that on YouTube. I'm just gonna put it on the door. It's really windy, but I also really want to put the wind vane back and the anchor lights. So let's go up the mast. Now you can also get a beautiful view of this bay. Before going up the mast, I just want to test that both lights are working. Middle seems to be minus, and then light 1 and light 2. It's upside down obviously now. So let's see. One anchor light working, and then the other one will be navigation light. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Stop. Pull. Stop. Pull. Stop. Okay. Do this. It's in. The other one. Yeah, I just put my bag on my back and I'll come down. Great, hope it's all working. It's really nice. It's a click system, click in, click out. So that makes it easy. I don't have to connect wires here. It was a bit of a pain to get the same thing because they don't make them anymore. But hope it all works. Beautiful view of the bay. Will that work? Will it work? Will it work? I've never had a wind indicator before. Uh-oh. Nothing is... Oh, something's going... No, it's 0, 0.
It might be thinking about it.
It's wanting to do something. Ah. Okay. Come on. I'm going back up the mast with some electrical spray that's in my pocket. Have to go again. I didn't see, might be a bit of corrosion in the, because it does something, just doesn't do what it's supposed to do. I'm not going to film that, but I'll let you know in a second. It's going crazy. This is going to be a bigger project. I might even have to pull a new wire through the mast. So I'm going to leave this for another time. It's a really nice anchorage, but I want to bring the boat a bit closer to town because the dinghy ride to town is really rough. So I want to bring the boat a bit closer. Off we go. I was anchored and there was a mooring buoy in front of me that was not taken, so I put the anchor close to the mooring buoy. So I went over to a really friendly guy on this Super Maramoo, who I asked if he could motor forwards, because otherwise we would have probably hit. So they're out. Okay, let's go closer to town. It really is a pretty bay. It's fully upwind, so I'm just gonna motor. The name of the anchorage that we just were is Drive Bay, D-R-U-I-F, and now going somewhere here closer to Charlotte, Amalie. This massive flying thing pestering me. Go away. Go away. No. Now we're going through this cut here and then to the big marina area. That's the cut over there. See the rocks over there. Just dropped anchor. It's really deep here, about 30 feet, 10 meter. I got about 180 foot of chain out. Oh, last trip my VHF radio did not want to turn on anymore. Maybe when I installed something recently, I might have pulled a cable, I might have broken a wire or something. This little fuse box over here. So I took the fuse out and then put the multimeter in, and it gave normal 14 point something or 13 point something, so it's not the plus. I just traced the minus wire to a loose end. That's definitely not supposed to be like this. This cable here was quite tight, so I probably just accidentally dropped this a bit too hard once and it pulled it loose. Put a new heat shrink on. Let's see if it works now. Yay! Works again. We're going to fill up the propane bottles. Apparently it's pretty easy here. I just have 2 propane bottles on the boat and there's not really a fitting on that. So we're going to check if they can maybe put a fitting on them here. So Justin is doing some errands and I'm going with him, and it's actually really nice so I can get to know the area. If I ever need something here, then I know where to find it. So this is the first cruise ship dock. There's, I guess, apparently like 25,000 people per day coming in here on cruise ships. That's what I heard. I didn't read the facts. Next to this, it seems to be a welding shop. And it's really windy today, and I wasn't long on the boat before I left it. It's been really nice to have the app where I can see where the boat is, to see that everything is okay from a distance. I'm actually really enjoying that. I don't know if you can see it, but there it is. It's still in the green circle, which is good. This is Waba, the power plant. And that's storage for diesel. I guess propane should be there somewhere too. Propane is here. Gonna fill up the tanks here. So these bottles don't have valves on them. They don't have valves here. So we're trying to figure out if we can get a valve somewhere here. No, they don't have valves. I have gas, I don't need it, but I thought might as well get it out of the way. I'll go look for it somewhere else. It is what it is. Actually, you know, Justin is gonna leave today to do a charter. He's over there. And you and me are gonna explore Charlotte Amalie, the city center, which is somewhere over there. Gonna take the dinghy and park it behind the super yachts. They're picking up their charter at the dock. See you next time, guys. Parked the dinghy at the Yacht Haven Grande dock. Just outside the dinghy dock is an outside bar area. It's still like 7:30 in the morning, so it's closed. That's Yacht Haven Grande, where I put the dinghy, and then Limonada is there. And then we're walking over this boardwalk to Charlotte Amalie. This is Fort Christian. Charlotte Amalie is known for Danish architecture. Found a really cool alley. There's a pizzeria. And it leads to the waterfront. And this again is another alley. Like honestly, one of the most fun things here to do is maybe just walk through all the alleys. And another alley. I'm walking towards a place that's called 99 Steps. That's one of the highlights to do here. To 99 steps. Apparently we have a few steps before 99 steps start. Oh no, it's closed. It's closed. I'm gonna see if I can somehow walk around, get one level higher, get there anyway, because they are not letting me in. Seems like I can get to the top side like this too. That seemed to be about 99 steps too. I have not been putting music in the last videos because I feel like my choice of music has not been loved by everyone. So let me know if this is better. Okay, let's see if we can get there anyway. Mostly like this, we're getting to the other side of 99 steps. I will at least try. No, it was also closed from this side, but this is it. A cool stairways with palm trees. And from here, a beautiful view of the bay. Okay guys, that was it for this week's video. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to all of the patrons, the upper tier patrons on the wall of the boat. If you aren't a patron yet, consider joining, and I'll see you next week. I went back later in the day and now I could actually go on it, and I forgot my other camera, so I'm filming this with my phone. This is it, 99 steps. See you next time.